Podcast. Hello and welcome to Emma's podcast. So in today's podcast that's the last one for the week. So we're doing a freestyle. However, I have to explain a couple of things because I love my pop-ups. Okay, I have a passion for my pop-ups. My pop-ups are my pop-ups. However, I have to talk about one thing that happened last weekend with Mommy Molly was here. And yes, she stays here over the weekend for a day actually. She's such a busy person. Love Mommy Molly. She's an EMT. Going to school for doing a bunch of stuff as well. So I would like to have her. Well, she's in my area, so I'm fine. So if anything happens, she will come and rescue me. So just kidding, guys. Just kidding. So talking about her, we decided to have a wonderful luncheon here. Very simple, nothing complicated. Like I can give you what I did. Actually, it's pretty easy to do. Did I do that or not? Which one? Oh, yes, I did the meatballs. Okay. So I did meatballs. I mixed the meatballs with different spices. I opened them up, put a little bit of cheese in there, get them sauteed. After sauteed, just in a tomato sauce with some nice, I think that was quesadillas cheese that I did. And I did the basmati rice, and I did some very sauteed garlic vegetables, which was awesome. Like more of an Asian stir fries without the soy sauce in there because I didn't want that. So it turned out pretty good. So we were having a salad as an entry, so it was great. It was just like, we were chit-chatting, and the kids, aka the dogs, were all lined up hoping something good will happen. And I'm like, no, nothing good's gonna happen. Lulu. So it's funny, Lulu wants to go outside right now. He wants to get my attention, or maybe he did a doo-doo somewhere and he's like, I want mama's attention. So talking to the pop-ups, about the pop-ups, she took a fantastic picture. It's on Instagram. Her name is Molly Elizabeth. She's fantastic. I love her to death. And took a fantastic picture where the three of them were lined up. Actually, I'm like, holy crap, cannot get any better than that. Couldn't make any better than that with those three. Well, they were looking for the food and watching us eating. It's like, oh, mama's having a salad. I'm like, yeah, we got a salad to begin with. And then came the main course. Bring the plate on the table, and the kids are looking around, and daddy was a little bit high like a kite. I gave her some of her anti-anxiety medication because I pumped it up a little bit because she needed to have her nail trimmed. Okay. Well, she must have been high like a kite, and that girl can do some jump. She doesn't need to run and jump. She can, from sitting, jump. That girl is that good. Never taught her. She knows how to do it. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. And I like the form she has, actually. Then it happened that we were talking, and all of a sudden, Lulu moved a little bit. So is Mac. She approached. She sat down. And all of a sudden, she jumped. Imagine jumping straight to land her forepaws on the table where the food is, where we are eating. Mommy Molly was quick enough to see that. She stopped her while she was ascending. And we look at each other like, what the heck? Started to burst in laugh. And I said, okay, I had to give her a 10 out of a 10 for that girl. I'm like, what the heck? We would have not stopped her. She would have landed the forepaws on the table. Oh my God. And I'm sure it would end up on our plate too. But that was out of the blue. So this is the kind of things that you think about. It's like, what's happening? When we're talking about the kids, how the kids are and stuff like, well, I got 3 kids here and one of them always do something crazy. That was her turn. So we did, however, got her nail trimmed. She really needed her nail trimmed. But it took us about 2 hours to do it. And at the end, she was growling. I'm like, whoopsie-doo. But I kept her distracted as much as I can. And I understand she doesn't like we touch her papas to do that. But we did it. And Mommy Molly did a phenomenal job. By the way, she used to be a CVT, so a vet tech. So she knows how to deal with, and she always deals with my babies. But we had so much fun. It was hilarious. We had a great weekend. It was just a time for friendship, a time to reconnect, bond again, and just a moment of peace and quiet. Well, kind of, because few things happened Saturday morning that wasn't peaceful and quiet on my side. But she has been just my hero, because this is the kind of people you want in your life. But we had such laughter with Daddy. I could not believe the girl would have done that, but she did. This is who she is. So I have Lulu's. I don't know. Can you wait? Can you wait 10 more minutes, kid? He's looking at me like, no, crazy lady. I want to go now outside. I want to go now outside, or I want to show you what I did. I want to show you what I did. Can you wait? That would be lovely. So I love the fact that we talk on our. Sorry, I have to speak on the front of the microphone. I have to grab the boy. You want to come on Mama's lap? You want to have a conversation with me and you not talking but just sit down? That's what you want to do? Okay. Are you sure? Oh, seems like, yeah? Or what do you need? Do you need to go now outside with Mama? Sorry, this is how I talk to my kids, all right? And don't say I look sound stupid. I don't care. But it's, yeah. What do you need, Mr. Bao Bao? What do you need, Lulu? Okay, I'm going to pull a card. I'm just curious what the universe has to say. And as a message as well, and it's from the Wutu, the Wisdom of the Oracle card from Colette Baron Reid. It's her teaching deck. I love Colette Baron Reid. I let her have a card, actually. Oh, not for you. And not for you. That's what it says. Not for you, doo-doo. No, it said not for you. Yeah, it did. So not for you, sometimes it's not, and I like the not for you, actually. It shows something very interesting when we being, I don't want to use the word rejected, but we're a door closed and we're like, crap, I wanted that job. Crap, that guy ghosted me or rejected me or said no. Well, maybe it's for the best. Even if we think maybe we met Prince Charming, maybe it could be Quasimodo, not Prince Charming we met. And, or Princess Charming or Princess Kwame. What did I say? I forgot in English. I cannot even pronounce this. Kwame. No, I cannot say that again. Sorry, guys. You know, sometime this happen where some few words I'm like, oh boy, cannot say the words. So Quasimodo, here we go. I was able to say it. So see, this is what happened. Make it entertaining, actually. But sometimes when we take this, don't take it the negative way. That's the end of the world. There is something better for us. Maybe it's less pain. Maybe it's something that, we have to learn to be open to it. That's what it is. Being open to see what we can do. Being open that in our lives of 1,000, we are in need of something better. There is maybe something that look good, but there is something even better behind it. So I rather have the something behind it that is better than what I'm wishing for. Sometimes we go through, as I said in our last 2 podcasts, we go through trials and tribulation, but when the door closes, there is always one who opens. It's the endless possibilities. We need to understand where we stand in our life. We need to understand that a no is a no, but we can find another way. You have to step back. Remember, I take the example of the person who created, and I forgot his name, sorry about that, the WD-40, which is greasing, this is grease for if you need 4 doors and stuff like that. He took him 39 attempts to find the right formula. Number 40 was the right formula. That's why WD-40 is number 40. People ask, it's like 39, that did not work. The last one, 40, was the one. He never gave up. He could have gave up on number 2, 3, 4, 20, 30. No, he kept going until he found the right formula. That's the same way with us. It's like we have to step back to see where the key is to open the door. Might be challenging at times. I agree with that. But we have faith. Faith and believe in ourselves. Faith and we can do it. Faith that everything will turn out the way it's supposed to turn out. But we always have our own quote-unquote free will. So it is up to us to decide, what do we want to do? Are we in agreement with what we are preaching for, wanted, Or are we looking for something different? Yes, Lulu, we're going to go in a minute. I know it's late, but you're going to be fine. Take care of you in a minute, kiddo. Yes, and I'm not going to cut that because this is what happened when you do podcasts with your little ones in the house and it's like, Mama, it's late and you're not supposed to be recording now. You're supposed to take care of us. Because that's what a bossy kid is. A Lulu, MacGyver. What did he do? What did you do today? Oh yeah, I went to the tennis court today, didn't we? And we had the ball. And Daddy was naughty. And I cheated because I helped you to grab those balls too. You know, when you get 3 pups to deal with, it's very interesting because the little one, he's such a cutie pie. Yes, you are a cutie pie. I'm going to have to go with Mommy Molly one day and one's gonna play and the other one's gonna record you guys because you are so funny. You're like a bunch of kids. So we didn't went to the field because they're preparing now the field, so we're not gonna put our feet onto the field, but we have a couple of spots we can go, and one of them it's a tennis court where I still grab the babies early in the morning before everybody shows up and do what we got to do over there. We play. We bring a ball. We play with the ball, and everything is fine. Now, the problem is Lulu is a small dog. The other 2 are medium dogs. And when I say medium dog, they're medium dogs. They're not big. However, they can be naughty. They can take the poor little Lulu and squish him like the Oreo cookies. Yes, you're the filling, and they are the 2 sides of it, the biscuit on there. So it's very funny to watch him, and to do not discourage him because he's so funny. I let Daddy, because Daddy loves to play with the ball. The girl is a fanatic. So what I do at cheat, I hold her, which he hates when I do that, and I launch the ball over there so the baby has it. So when he pop with a little attitude because he's a Jack Russell Dachshund mixed, the boy has a funny attitude like, yeah, I got it. And he go and tease both of them, which is hilarious. But he knows I'm watching because Daddy will nip him in purpose for getting the stuff. So it was funny this morning with his little attitude, just trotting like a little horsey and putting his little cute funny face like, I got it. So it's very funny to see them interacting, actually. It's a very, very interesting thing they do. I will be there in a minute, Lulu. But looking at the 3 of them and how they do their deal, I just love those pups. But it's been a very interesting, I would say, week of tower moment, week of reality, week of truth, where you have to sit down and decide what you want to do in your life. You have to decide who you want in your life. You have to make decisions that are difficult decisions. But you have to look at for your highest good. Not everything is that it seems to be. And you have to make the distinction of where do you sit with all of this or some more. It is a very difficult time at some level, but when you think about what people are able and capable to do, then the life of 1,000 is a miracle. I have seen so many things happening in so many ways that it might be difficult sometimes to imagine a world without the universe behind it. I'm always amazed to see how perfect synchronicity works. I don't think a lot of people pay attention to this because we're living in a world of craziness, of madness, that, we don't have time. We're on a go. But sometimes we need to stop and really look how things are working. It might not be working the way we want it. I don't know. Lulu is trying to grab my slippers or my socks. I have no idea what he's doing, but he's doing some mischiefs here. And we have to be open to see what is best for us. Life can be discouraging at times. Life can be challenging at times, but life is beautiful as well. And keeping the lights on, keeping the hope, the faith, and everything will work together. That to me is what's the most magical thing we can do for ourselves. That's what I would say. So think about that, guys. Think about where you are in your life. Think about what you want to accomplish. Look at your goals. You look at the life you want and make it happen. What do you really want to do in your life? There is enough time to do what you want to do. You never run out of time. So I know it's going to be a short one by a few minutes, but Lulu needs my attention, so I'm going to go and take care of my boy. And I wish everybody a beautiful day. Keep the light shining and look at your surrounding and look at your goals in your life and believe in yourself. All my love, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye now. Emma's Universe.